Hey guys, welcome back to my channel again for another time tonight. Yeah, I have a project that I'm going to make here, which will be another jewelry display stand. But this one will be the tea stand. I don't know if that's what you call it, but that's what I'm going to call it. I already pre-cut the hole, and this is what I'm using for the stand. The styrofoam, floral foam, the half circle, and the disc. The disc is the base for balance, and this is what I'm using to put the tube through. And as you see, the hole for the tube is pre-cut also. And all I did was take this and stood up, and I just twisted this in until the hole was developed, and lined it up as best I could. And I used this right here, what do you call this thing? A leveler. I used this to make sure that this would be sitting up straight and not doing the leaning Tower of Pisa thing. And I also pre-cut the material that will go around, which is felt. This is black felt. And this will go around the tubing. I'm going to try this stuff. It's kind of messy, but it's fast. I also have black glitter, like diamondy black, and this one is it's finer. And I have these to cover this. This will be covered up with the felt, so the base will be the same as the tea, but this will have glitter, black glitter. So guys, if you want to see how this is going to turn out, stick with me and I'll be right back. Oh yeah guys, real quick, these are the swatches as I showed you before in the previous video. This is how they're looking. And what I'll be doing is finding something to reinforce these so that there'll be a stronger material to make earrings out of, because this batch is a little thin. This one's, it's a medium thickness. This one, this one is thick. It's thicker than this. This one is thin. This one here is really thin. And this one is the thickest. So I will, as soon as I get these pieces together, these swatches will be used for making earrings. Alright, so what we're going to do here, first I believe I'm going to put the material on the tubing. And also I have gloves, because this stuff is really sticky and messy. And as you see, I have my apron on too. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is spray this with the adhesive and start sprinkling the glitter on. Alright guys, I decided to bring over my, I don't know what you call it. It's a tray that I made for doing my acrylic paints on, and something to catch the spills and all. And because this adhesive is so sticky and kind of messy, the spray goes a long way. Alright, so I'm going to shake it up. And we're going to spray it. Oops. Come on. Come on. Oh. It's not working. Okay guys, I had to switch up. I got the Elmer's Glue Craft Bond, and this dries in like 5 minutes, so this is good. This is good for, it's multi-purpose, temporary or permanent bond, fast tack, used on multiple surfaces, acid free. So this is good with material and all. Alright, let's see how much this is going to cover. I hope it does a good job of covering. I'm just tapping it out lightly. Probably would have been better if I had painted it first, huh? Too late now. Yeah, this is not turning out how I wanted it to. So, what I'm going to do is step outside real quick while it is still a little daylight. Spray paint it black and see what happens. Okay, guys, I think the spray paint did the job. I didn't do the bottom. I just did the sides and the top really well. So I'm just going to let this sit and get dry. While that dries, we're going to cover the disc. Alright, we're going to cover this. What I like to do is put glue on the bottom of the disc. Then I just find it and fasten it into a nice corner close to the edge as possible. And once that is set good, I cut around the edge of the disc. Now I'll do the sides. Okay, we are all covered, front, back, and sides. The same way I covered the bottom, covered the base, which was to hold it over the material. I'm going to do the same thing with the ends of the tubes here. Okay, so I'm going to use hot glue to put down to attach the felt to the tube. And I knew that was going to run out before I got to the end. And what I'm going to do is roll that across. And hold it, let it go. Do the same thing on the other side. Just press. There we are. Ooh. Squeeze it in place to close the gaps, because you know this material stretches. There we are. And the seam is right here where the hole is to make the T, and I'm just going to make little snips of that on both sides. Since this is already split in the middle, I'm just going to split the sides and push it in. So now I'm going to put the material on the second piece. Okay, and there's our tea. It's not quite dry, guys, but I'm going to go ahead and finish gluing this on anyway. Press it down. Alright, so here it is, guys. What do you think? This is what I got going on. And you see how it looks around the bottom where it's all crinkled up? I'm going to stuff that inside the same way I did up the top here. Because it went in really well in the back. But the front is still not quite right. So I'll fix that. Okay, this is what I did. It's not perfect, but it's in there. Alright, so let's see what it looks like with the jewelry on it. Alright guys, I'm going to be using this leather cord to complete the pendants, which is a necklace for the pendants. That this is what the cord is looking like. Can't see it too much with that black. This is how thin it is. And it's strong, so it doesn't matter that this is somewhat heavy. I am still learning the tricks of the trade. Trying to see what these are. Let me see. I think this goes in here like that. Okay guys, I had to jump off the line for a second because I needed to go check out a young lady. Her name is Judith Mateus. Judith, not Judith, not with a H. It's just Judith without the H. And it's M-A with apostrophe over top of the A, or accent over the A. M-A-T-Y-U-S. And I want to give a shout out to her for teaching me how to do this. And the video that I just learned that on, her video, the title is How to Make a Wire Wrapped Leather End. And that's it. Real simple and easy, and I'm just going to show you real quick how I put this together. Okay, with her instructions, she said you would need about 3 inches of wire, and this is about 3 here. You take your loop pliers, I don't know what the correct name is for them, but you create a loop like this. It should be like the letter P, is how she explained it. You can make it as small or as big as you need it, and I want mine to be about like that. And the other thing I want to do is put my clasp on here already. Yeah, because then that way I don't have to worry about putting it on at the end. Alright. You take your leather. Let me bring that up a little teeny bit. And you take the short end of the P, and you put it right just a little bit above the loop, about like that. And then you hold it with your pliers. The short end should be even with the leather cord, because this part right here is what you're going to wrap around. There. Whew, got it. And then start wrapping it around. I'm gonna spiral. Then what I do is I push this, make sure the coils are tight together, and I squeeze them. Squeeze the coils together. And this end right here, that little tail, has to be taken off. And you get it down as low as you can without cutting the leather. And there. Make sure. Oops. Okay. And then you have to snip this piece of leather off right down to the rim here. So what I do is I bend this back a little bit so I can get to, sorry if I keep taking my hands out of the focus, and I bring this down so that I can get as far down to snip off as much of that piece of leather as possible without messing up the wire. And I'll do the same thing to the other side. Oh, and also at the end on the side here, what I forgot to do is, see that piece that's sticking, oh, there's a piece that is right there. This little tail right here. I'm just going to squeeze that in. Just like that. Flat. There. Nice and tight. And what I do also now is that piece of leather that piece of leather that's sticking up right there, I'm going to cut that off. There it is. Toggle goes through like this. And there you are. I thought that the toggle clasp would be nice for this stone here. And so guys, that's how I will be stringing the rest of the charms. And once I have them all, as many as I could do with this cord, I'll show you what it looks like, what they look like hanging on the jewelry stand. All right, see you in a moment. As you see, all of the necklaces have their clasp put on. And this right here is the cord, leather cord, the pendants that I made a couple of days ago. That's one project there. And project number 2 is the jewelry display stand. And I think it turned out pretty well. This is what the back of it looks like. You see this here where I stuck the tube inside, and this is the seam. It's barely visible. Yeah, and these are the ends. And there you have it. So if you enjoyed the content of this video, subscribe, like, comment below, and share. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that each time I upload a new video, you will know, guys. Alright, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.